It's James Kalm, the guy on the bike, welcoming back my ride-along buddies. And again, we are drawn back into the hole. 312 Bowery, because I saw an exhibition here by Vanessa Prager that I thought was very interesting, so we're going to take a look. Well, I'm going to approach this a little different way. Normally I would start on one side and sort of walk through and look at each one of the pieces, but the title of this show is The Voyeur, and one of the interesting elements is that Vanessa has installed these little peepholes. Can we see that painting back there? So, I don't know. It's probably a 6-foot square painting, something like that, but the only way that you can view it is through this little peephole. And of course, that makes me think of the great Marcel Duchamp piece, the Têtes Données, that's at the Philadelphia Museum. We'll take another peek through this peephole. Can we see anything on the other side? Well, this particular space, you can actually walk back and enter the gallery. Well, I was perusing the press release, and it says that Vanessa is based in LA. And I'm not sure, but I think she's here tonight. This piece is titled Glory, and I think this is about the largest piece in the show. This is oil on wood, 96 by 96 inches. And we'll just walk up and get a closer view of the texture. Now, yeah, I don't know the backstory on Vanessa, but I know there's another painter out there I've been watching for a few years named Lisa Skolnick, who uses a lot of paint. And, well, I think that's interesting that it's a kind of a little group of young female artists that are using this very kind of macho brushwork and technique. And the other thing is that all of these pieces, I believe this is called Lemon Drop 2016 oil on panel, 48 by 48 inches. All these pieces are portraits. So they're all paintings of faces, and in the press release they talk about Vanessa kind of allegorically referencing makeup and the way women over a lifetime would put on thousands and thousands of coats of makeup, of paint. I just thought that this work recalled the couple of the London School painters, Frank Auerback, who is a great thick oil painter, and Leon Kossloff, who I've done a couple of shows. You could go and check out the back file at the James Kalm Report. Well, I can't find the title on this piece. I think this is kind of interesting because she's got on the right side kind of just a flat, smoothly painted area, and then she's kind of built it up thicker and thicker as you get farther and farther to the left side. Also, She's obviously building the base up with a lot of white paint. Yeah, I think the other thing that's interesting is Vanessa uses a lot of different kinds of brush strokes. She's got the kind of the, well, like this, you've got the kind of the swooping slashes. You can see that she's scraped off some of this too. Bold strokes, and then the kind of gummy staccato. And I don't know, but it looks like a lot of this is wet and wet. She may come in later, but a lot of this looks like it's done pretty alla prima. And most of this is on board. These are on canvas.
Did you see the eggs?
I think this one is titled Red Line, which, if I'm not mistaken, was the name of a bus line out in LA. Yeah, so she's using all kinds of various ways of goobing on the paint. She looks like she's squirting it right out of the tube, slashing it on top with palette knives, maybe some stiff brushes. We got some scumbling. I like this piece, partially because it is so worked, and it has such a overall composition that it almost could pass as a landscape or something else. And look at all the hanging peaks of the paint. Like that, that's probably about 24 by 36, something like that. We'll take a look at some of the smaller pieces. Again, little peepholes. This is a good example of some of the other kind of more of the staccato strokes. That piece is about 12 by 12. Okay, this kind of makes me think of a Soutine portrait. But yeah, the physicality is a very important part. It's titled Night Gaze 2016. And well, here the strokes have been smoothed out a little bit, but I like her palette. She's kind of toned it down with the earth greens and the grays. There isn't a face in there. It could almost pass as a Kooning. Nice. This is almost volcanic. I believe this is titled Bubblegum. Oil on panel, 48 by 48 inches from 2016. And it's making me think of the famous Canadian abstract expressionist Jean-Paul Ripoll, I think is his name. There was another painter I was thinking, not so much in the subject matter, but just in the exuberant use of paint, was Milton Resnick, who had a studio probably about 5 blocks away from here. And, well, a lot of this looks like it's, and I love these kind of slashing pots of paint. They got like a tail of a comet before it smashes into the earth. Well, these two pieces are kind of interesting because she's got more of a narrow palette. See the blues and violets here. This is titled After Midnight 2016 Oil and Wood 24 by 24. I like that shot of vermilion. And yeah, I like the way that the paint kind of hangs over the edge, kind of like a muffin top hanging over. And this one also is nice because it's built up on a black background. That's about 12 by 12. Just run down this wall of smaller pieces. I'm not going to get the titles, but I think that they're all about 12 by 12, 14 by 14. You know, it's strange. You can sort of read the face, and then as you move in, just become nice, juicy globs of paint. And I like the way that the priming sort of drips down the side of the stretcher, cradle. Okay. I wonder if this is a self-portrait. This is James Kalm, coming to you from the hole, and we're reporting on Vanessa Prager, Voyeur. Thank you, Kate.